at 11:21 on Tuesday, and so I have someone coming in to hang out with at in an hour at 12:30. So I don't have much time. I have like about maybe 30 minutes, almost 35 minutes. So I'm gonna have to find a service that's not too long because I don't have much time. Well, I will have after, but it will already be like 3:30 by the time because he's here until 3:30. So it'll be near the evening. But anyway, so I already planned something in my head last night. I was going to do the Peninsula Corridor, the standard timetable, because I don't think the baby bullet timetable has that. Oh no, it does. I'm just going to do the standard timetable. I like to go for the gallery cab car. I'm going to do. I'm going to do this one here, the empty the depot. Then we'll do level 6. I mean, I don't know. I always wondered what it would look like when you got to level 100. No, I was. So what do we have to do? We have to go to the train. Oops. Yeah, when you honk the horn, the bell turns on. I can turn that on by the. No, the D-pad. No, it was D-pad up. That's right. Oops. Now that's the D-pad right is the headlights. D-pad left is the windscreen wipers. D-pad down was. Can't remember. Use the acknowledge button. So then what I want to do is, of course, I want to turn the headlights on. Oops. I can't do that because I need to put the reverser handle in. I need to release the brakes. Oh wait, but then before I need to actually set this cutoff valve to E for the brakes. Oops, that was emergency. That's not what I was supposed to do. What's that? That's the sander down there. I never really knew what the sander does. I'm not sure what that's for. Why it's called a sander. And up here is the parking brake. Now it's applied. Now it's released. That's the parking brake up there. So then. We have the dynamic brake. Oh yeah, we have the cap light on. There's not going to be a long journey. I'm going to turn I need to turn the generator field. I need to turn all these switches off. Otherwise, on. Otherwise, the train's not going to work. Crossing light. I'm going to turn on. Be faster. And we don't need the marker light because that's in some cabs it's called the marker lights are the tail lights, but in other cabs it's called the tail lights. But here it's called marker lights. Those are the red lights, and that's what you put on if you're not in that cab. That's what you put on the rear end of the train. So to be on the other side, that'd be tail lights. So if I go to the back of the train, it has a couple of wagons, and there's a locomotive in the back, obviously, because otherwise, because the wagons use power from the locomotive. Without the locomotive, I don't think it would be able to go anywhere. It's basically the same as the main squeezer plant, because it uses power because the locomotive is the engine. Are the lights on? They don't really look on to me. Are they on? Because they don't really look on to me. I don't know, but they don't really look like they're on to me. I better go check just in case. Yeah, because there's no time I have to be there, at the station. I mean, at the stop, where I have to go. So it's just go. Oh, it's not stop at location. It's go by location. Train watch apparently. So that's 1.4 kilometers. Meaning, usually a train watch has a slow speed limit. I like that sound. And even tells you that the doors are about to close. Yeah, because you have to let people know, because otherwise if they walk into the closing doors, that would not end well. That would be painful. To have the doors close on you. That's why it literally, tells you that an announcement when a person speaks up and the door's about to close, so you don't walk into the closing doors. Because here's the locomotive. I'll just unlock the coupler. The marker lights, I think it's one of the switches here on the back. Yeah. No, that's not what marker lights. Yeah, they're off. They need to be on, not off. I know, well, you can't get into I don't know why there's a switch for the engine room lights, because you can't go in the engine room. So why would they allow you to turn on the engine room lights if you can't even go in there? That doesn't make sense, because you can't go into the engine room. So why would they allow you to turn on the engine room lights if you can't go in there? That doesn't make sense that they would allow you to turn the engine room lights on if you can't even go in there. And you can't enter the engine room, so why would they allow you to turn on the engine room lights? Some cabs allow you to turn on the engine room lights, but even though you can't enter the engine room, so you can't interact with any of that. So why would it let you turn on the engine room lights? That makes no sense. because you can't go in the engine room. So what's the point of allowing you to turn on the engine room lights if you can't even go in there? Okay. Well, the thing is that the trains are, I don't know, because now the locomotives are covered off. I don't know if I can go anywhere. So usually the locomotive's the engine, because I don't know if the train's going to move now. Oh, I closed the doors, but yeah, it's hard. I need to get back in there. Oh yeah, no passengers can board this train because this train isn't going to any stations. It's basically going to the depot. Oh, yeah, I can't use the handle. I have to do it on the outside. And then climb up these steps because you have the cab's at the top. It's on the top level. The double decker train. This is the cab door. That's why it says keep clear and crew only because that's the cab door. Okay, we're back in. Bell off. Oh wait, are the brakes released? Yes, they were released. Yeah, because I need to make sure that I can't go. The brakes aren't released. So let's put it in total of 4. Actually, I don't think we need it that high. 3 will do. Yeah, it's not going to go anywhere because I'm pretty sure these wagons need to power the engine, locomotive. I think that's how you drive by the wagon by the cab on the other side and the wagon. It uses the locomotive as the engine. Yeah, I don't think you can move it unless it has a locomotive coming to it because it needs the engine from the locomotive. Now the tail lights are on. You see, they were not on. They were actually turned off. I don't know why. They're supposed to be on, not off. So I need to actually lock it. So now it's coupled back on. See how I can do it in the free cab. I don't have to walk back out of the train. And now we should be able to move. We're going to put it in gear notch 3. Yeah, see? And we're moving. Yeah, so it needs the locomotive to move. Yeah, because I thought I could. Yeah, the reason I covered this because I wanted to try driving without the locomotive gone. Yeah, that doesn't work. So it does need a locomotive. I previously said it does need the locomotive. The wiper thing, the wiper switch is actually this thing here. I think that's 100. It doesn't have intermittent or anything, unfortunately. Those are so not all trains have intermittent wiper settings, unfortunately. There's a blind there. That's like a sun visor. Same thing here as well. Okay. Oh, I'm already speeding. Okay, I need to slow down because I'm already speeding. Yeah, we're moving. So yeah, so we do need the locomotive. That's an amber signal, but that says red. Wait, it's telling me it's amber. So, but that looks to me that's red. Well, that's not a good sign. Don't think I should push it. Oh wait, okay, never mind. I guess that red signal doesn't count because they don't always count. Yeah, now the next one is a red. Denied, no doubt about it. Of course, denied. So I need to make sure I stop in time because otherwise I'm going to go through the red signal and fail. You can go 32 here, but I don't think I want to go that fast because what if I can't stop in time? Anyway, so yeah, I would do a live stream yesterday, but well, I did do one live stream, but I never could finish the service because it was late at night again. The time I go and watch TV, so I didn't have enough time. Because I like to watch TV at night. That's the thing. So. And because the thing is, I would have had enough time to do multiple live streams if I hadn't, spent the time, trying to get that train. Because I was trying to get this train to work. I had another set of 8 put together. Because I like, the train. But yeah, I couldn't get it to move. But then I saw the AI codes, so it wasn't me. I started to do the video, but not me driving. And I haven't uploaded any of them yet. But yeah, unfortunately, because I couldn't get it to move, and I tried everything basically, all the multiple unit protocol switches, but nothing. So that's why I decided to give that up because I couldn't figure it out. Unfortunately, it wasn't going anywhere. It's also possible maybe the train was just too heavy. I don't know. I don't understand. Okay, I'm over speeding again. That's why I need to use the brakes. If I cut them out, I think it's okay. Because I need to slow down. I'm a little too fast. Because you have to go to the train watch here. Oh, there's no other thing here because there's another train here. See, there's another one that's trains, but that's the locomotive on that side. Looks like it's parked there. Yeah, there's no driver in there. It must be parked. Nice. Wow. It's another one of those gallery cars. And on this side, because we're going the other way. We have to, well, it doesn't say, because it says go by location, that doesn't mean, because it only means stop if it says stop, so. But you shouldn't go too, you can only go 16 kilometers an hour in a car, in a train wash. Because I don't think you should go too far, because yeah, water and electricity don't mix well. The water conducts electricity, yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, now I need to stop at head shut, that's up ahead. Okay, I've got another amber signal. I'm still over speeding. Oh gosh. Okay, well, because then, yeah, that's just up ahead here. And I'm going to slow down. And just over, okay, I'm going a little too fast. I'm already over speeding. So this is why you need to keep an eye on the speed limit. Because otherwise you don't get action points. So that's what you need to level up. Oh jeez, I'm still going too fast. Okay, because I'm not turning the brakes on, because the first one is lap and then holding it at least. Oh. The brakes. Okay, now it's like, yeah, I'm going a bit too fast. Here we need to stop. Okay, stop. You actually need to stop it. Oh. I'm such an idiot. I put on the emergency brake. How do I recover from that? Do I just release it? Oh, shit. The thought is already idle. Oh my god, what did I do? Let me try. Hopefully I haven't just stuffed the train up because I put on the emergency brake. Oh no. Oh no, okay, it's fine. It's fine. It's still okay. It's still going. Yeah, I thought I might have stuffed it up when I put the emergency brake. I always do that. I don't know. I need to stop putting it in emergency. Jeez. Now I need to go to storage tanks. It's in 580. Wait, that's the other direction. Wait, where am I going? But no, I'm going the wrong way. How do I go the other? Do I need to reverse? Wait, let's see. If I reverse, wait, but there's a red signal. That's the problem. Because how do I? That's going to go the wrong way. So how do I now got a red signal? I don't think I was supposed to go straight because now there's a red signal in the way. Because I have to reverse. Yeah. So according to this, so this junction goes here. So that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. It should lead us straight to where we need to go, but it's not a train, so we have to. But I'm going to hop in the other cab because I want to be able to see where I'm going. I think, how do I do the not emergency. Oh my god. Valve out. Press the neutral, take the reverse handle out. I just need to shut this cab down. So then what I need to do is turn the lights off. No. So my car I want to turn on. Gauge lights off. To turn all these switches off. Okay, so I've just turned all that off. The handle is off. Is the throttle off? Yeah, idle, perfect. Okay, now we need to switch to the locomotive. So I need to hop out this because I've set that to tail lights. Oh my gosh, I keep putting the automatic brake in emergency. That's not what you're supposed to do. Because then, jeez, what time is it? 11:35. Yeah, I need to keep an eye on the time. Leave the train to the doors here because there's no cab door. Although there is one at the front, but anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
The doors are about to close.
The doors are closing now. Oi! Why are there passengers on this train? We're not even at a station, we're going to the depot. There's not supposed to be passengers on the train. Oi! Okay, that's interesting. Why do I have passengers on my train? Because clearly we're not going to a station, we're parking the train. They're going to be stuck in the that's not funny. They're going to be stuck in the train. Oh my gosh. There's a locomotive. There's a door here. Okay, now. I turn the... Ooh, that's interesting. Okay, engine... No, we don't want that. Oh, now I stop the engine. Oh, engine start. Number lights on. Engine room lights on. Oh, no. Front marker lights off. Marker lights. So the cab lights are here. It's a switch. there too. Oh, there usually was a line up here, there isn't, okay. No line up in the middle, but then what we need to do is sit in the reverser forward. We need to cut the brake in. Okay. Okay, these switches on here. Okay, then we can start the engine because I shut the engine off. Come on. Oh wait, that's why I just saw it. This switch actually to start it has to be set to start stop isolate. Otherwise it's not going to start. Now watch this. There we go. Now set it back to run, otherwise we're not going to be able to go anywhere. Okay. The train should be set up. Oh wait, no, the headlights. Where are the headlights? No, that's rear. I know we want front, not rear. Okay. That should be set up now. We're now on this stuff. No, the other, yeah, but the thing is, I don't know if we can go back. Yeah, we kind of have a red signal in the way. If I do contact signal, nothing happened. Oh no. Yeah, we might have a problem because there's a red signal in the way. I don't know how far away it is because because it's in my distance. So yeah, the tail lights on. See, I've turned this cab off, not in there because it's sending. I've got the wrong way, so. Not moving. Okay, that's odd. Have I forgotten something? What? Well, I set everything on. Reverser's in. I set the brakes to cut in. Oh, wait. No, it has to be lead or dead, actually. And that is what you're right. Why are we not going anywhere? That's interesting. I turned everything off in the other cab. Why are we not going anywhere? It's such a run. The engine should be revving up once I turn the throttle on. That's interesting. But it's not. Oh, very interesting indeed. Let me just put it in full service. Not emergency. I keep putting the. Oh well. Release that. And then it starts again. The gauges are moving now. That's the brake gauges. I'm going to put the brake on. No! Service. Because I don't want the train to roll off. Because I'm going to go check the other cab. Because maybe I forgot to turn something off. Because it's clearly not letting me move. Because when I turn the throttle on, the train's supposed to rev up the engine, but it's not. So I must have forgotten something. I don't know. I could have sworn I turned everything off. But clearly I'm missing something. Go to investigate. I need to quickly go after the other cab I shut off. Yeah. Oi, what are you guys doing on this train? We're not going to any stations. Oh my gosh. That's out. It's off. So why... The handle is off. Why are we moving then? That's strange. They're all off, yeah. Off. Well, what am I missing then? Why can't I move then? Because clearly that cab is all turned off, like it should be. So what am I missing then? I'm confused. That makes no sense because it's not revving up. That's interesting. Have I broken the have I already broken? Maybe I shouldn't. Maybe I wasn't supposed to turn it off. The engine. Perhaps I don't know. Perhaps I wasn't supposed to turn the engine off. Very peculiar. That's very weird. Oh, that's a red signal right above me. Oh my god, I'm already past that. So I didn't go far enough to hopefully. Sorry. So look, the engine should be revving up once I do this. The doors are all locked. Then I want to put this in. I'm typically going to open this compass. Because if it then revs up, then it's going to go to the brake. If it doesn't, then it's something else. So let's try it. I've got it on brake, so it's not going to roll away. And I turned the wipers on. Wonderful, nice. Yeah, now it's revving up. It's definitely something to do with that other cap, that's why. Because it's revving up now. The brake is holding us in place. Yeah, it definitely has something to do with it. It's right. See? Nothing. It's like the other cap still has control somehow. Because, yeah, it worked up then when I unhooked it. There's something that's keeping this. It's something. It's got to be something in the rear cap that's keeping it from moving. But I don't know what I missed though. I mean, I'm confused myself. I don't see what I missed. I already checked everything. Now I'm double. I mean, it's something it's something in the other cap because as soon as I unhooked it, it started revving up, meaning the train it would be moving, but if I had turned the brake off. But then when I hooked them back on, it doesn't. So it's got to have something to do with this cap. Something is still on that's causing it to not move. I took everything out that I could think of. I turned everything off. So what am I missing? I don't understand what I'm missing. I thought I took the reverser handle out. But that was interesting. I could have sworn I took out the reverser handle. What the hell? Why was the reverser handle in? I could have sworn I took that out. Don't tell me. If this works now, that would be pretty ridiculous if it wasn't working all because the reverser handle was still in. There's no way I put I took the reverser handle out, but if it now works, if it wasn't working all because the reverser handle was in, I'm going to lose. So now see, and let's try. No. Nope. Still doesn't work. Well, this is in. The other one's out, so it's off. Sorry. No, don't turn the main battery off. And now everything shuts off. idle switch did. Wow. It's a, no, not neutral. When it's snowing, great. Why won't this work? Lights. Because I turned it on. Why? Because it worked as soon as I unhooked the wagons. It would work. So clearly, there's something to do with another camera. There's something I'm missing. I don't know what. What is wrong with this? Why does it not want to work? This is, oh my god, now the train won't even move. Like, why won't, like, because it works when I unhook the wagons, but I can't just go without the wagon. So why would it's got something to do with this other cab, because this is where I was driving before. Well, something here must be stopping it from moving, but I don't know what. I've already checked this so many times, and I couldn't find anything I missed. What could I possibly be missing here? That's released. The handle is off. Let's set it out. And if the exhaust is not in control anymore. Well, I don't see the problem here. There's no way it could be because I twisted the sand, but that makes no sense. The handle is off, the brake is off, the brake handle is off because the cutoff valve is out. It's not, the brakes are on. I turned that off. I don't know what am I possibly missing? It's stopping this train from moving. But clearly something's missing. Interesting. Why? I turned everything off there. I don't see what the is going on. Because as soon as I unhooked it, the couple on the locomotive to the wagons, then it starts moving up. But if when the wagons are hooked on, it's not. So it's something to do with the something. It's the other side that's stopping it. Something's stopping it. I don't know what. I'm not letting me go this way. That's the way I have to go. What is this? So these switches are on and off. What is this? Why does it not work? You know what? I'm doing it. Oh no, everything's shut. It's actually turned the oh great. Maybe I shouldn't have done that because now it's turned the engine off. Yeah, it's a good thing I can reset the simulation physics. See if that fixes it. Stupid fucking drain, honestly. Sorry for the language. It's just starting to get annoying now because I don't know why it's clearly this train's clearly being a dick, not moving. I don't know why. I got it all on, but now that no, great. Now I'm going to start the engine up again because it's off. No, don't do that. Really? It's all on. Good. Really? I set the switch to run. And it's still won't work. Are you kidding me? This is ridiculous. What is it with this train? It should have affected the other cat too, because last time I remember it affected both the cats, so we literally won't move, literally. This is, I am honestly, I think this is just. I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna press the same thing. Oh, I set that cab. Now we set this cab. He said the dial went down. I mean, that's what was going on. I don't know. She's not letting me go. The engine wasn't even revving up. This okay? Let's try it again, Charlie. I'm actually going to be so shocked if it works now. It's going to affect this cab too. Of course it has. It's shut the engine. Yeah, it affects both cabs. I told you that. It doesn't just affect one. It affects both the cabs. And it's affected. So it's shut everything off here again. I turn it all on again. Great. Little thing. Oh, I didn't set those things before, did I? Oops. I didn't set the brakes, did I? Well, we're going to start the train up again now, because the thing is shut off again. Nothing. What is it with this train? I'm knocking and knocking the doors. This is why. The light fuses. Why is it only going? Oh my god, why does it not want to go anywhere? This is unbelievable. Come on! Oh my god. This is... Why this is not working? The locomotive is broken. We've been given a faulty locomotive. We turn the faults off. So I don't know what the hell is going on. So that's the hidden power. this train? Clearly it's broken. I don't know what. Stupid train, why won't you go anywhere? This is unbelievable. This is fucking unbelievable. Like, why is it not working? Oh fuck, why are we going backwards? I don't even know. No. Did I really just fix it? No, come on. I somehow turned the battery off and now it's fixed. What was going on with this train? Seriously. What the hell was going on? Now and now all of a sudden it's moving. That's interesting. So I'm gonna get stuck in it. Then all of a sudden now it's moving. Now all of a sudden it decides to work. I don't know what was going on. So I tried everything. Something fixed it. Now all of a sudden it's moving. Now something fixed. I don't know what fixed it, but somehow I fixed it. I don't know what I did, but now all of a sudden it's working. I don't know why it wouldn't work. Look at this. I already checked the junctions on the map. They're definitely set correctly, so. Oh, you're going right way. There's all the other trains parked. Okay, that's not the signal's not in the way. Okay, it's not in the distance, so we can still get to the destination. Never mind. Yeah, I was wondering. Yeah, the train just wouldn't. Yeah, I just couldn't get through. I was flipping switches and everything. Literally, it wouldn't move. I was trying, you know. Well, I was doing everything to try and get it to move. I was doing everything. And it literally wouldn't move. I had to stop. There we go. And I got a gold medal. Yeah, literally, I was flipping switches and everything, and it literally would not move whatsoever. Like, I still can't believe that. It literally would not move. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but the train refused to go anywhere. Like, I don't know what was going on, but the train refused to go anywhere. I don't know why, but it wasn't revving up or anything. It was like the train, I don't know what was going on. We set both the cabs and I tried everything and literally like it would not move, and then all of a sudden somehow I turned the battery on and off, and then somehow it decided to move again. All of a sudden decided to work again, and I realized it was moving backwards. So I don't know, but somehow turning the battery off again fixed it. I don't know. I don't know why. And that was interesting. It was down like I don't know what that was about. It's a baby bullet. So one more to empty from depot because they're short. But I still can't believe that this whole time. I'm in the wagon cab. Am I not supposed to be the other side? Okay. That's fine, I guess. So we just set. Oh yeah, I need to set the whole thing up. So that was the doors. Oh yeah, I remember now. The cab circuit we need to turn on. Turn these on. That's control. I thought it was a generator field. There's headlights. Right. Cab heat. No, we don't need that. Console light. Let's do that. Cab light. Cab light. Number lights. All right now. Everyone has to brake. Reverse it. Oh, reverse it. It's not even in. Forward. Is there something I need to cut in with the brakes? What's this? Cut off. Yeah. In. There we go. Just set that to in. So there. So then we have that. That should. Hopefully we should be able to move if I've done everything right. Why not? Oh wait, no, we're moving then. What's engine stop? Oopsie. Engine start. You want to run that. I don't want to come from we want that engine run pressed. Oops, no, that's emergency. No. Idle. Oi! There's passengers in my train again. What is this? I'm not going to any station. Why? Oh my god. Really, guys? What are you doing on the train? Because this train doesn't stop anywhere. Why? I think I might have shut the engine off without pressing the stop button. There's a baby bullet at the back. I think I should have. Oh no. I think because the engine stop. I think, and there's nowhere to start the engine for the wagon cab. You actually have to go to the locomotive and do it. Yeah, I definitely don't hear it. No, of course. Here we are. Baby bullet. Doesn't even have the marker lights on. What? Nice. Of course it doesn't. Okay, so where are the lights? Oh yeah, there's a whole panel up here. That's, yeah, no, we don't need that. Where's the marker light? That's gauge lights. Front marker lights on. No, on. But the engine has to be started here. Isolation switch. We need to set that to start, stop, isolate. Oh, I think in order to start this one, you have to actually put the reverse handle in. I think. Oh no, you have to hold it actually. Wait for it. Oh. It's not start. Oh dear. Oh yeah, that's right. No, you can't start if you have to have these switches on up here. Not the generator field, but the other two. Otherwise, it's not going to start. It's called engine one. That needs to be on, and the fuel pump. Otherwise, it's not going to start. Now we should be able to start it. Yes. Done that. the engine wasn't. You have to do this in the locomotive. You can stop it in the wagon cab, but you can't start it from there. You have to go all the way to the locomotive to start it. And start it again, because the locomotive has the start button. The wagon cab unfortunately doesn't. Unfortunately, I started off. That's the only downside of this train. To start it up again, if you press that stop button, you have to go to the locomotive to start it. It's flashing. Here. Close the door.
The doors are about to close.
I guess those guys are coming with me then. Why are there always passengers on here? Okay, here we are. Now let's put it into notch 2. That should be enough to get us going at least. Oh, enough of those lights. Okay, we're moving now. Oh, never mind. That was flash. Okay, we're moving. Okay, yeah, that's what. Yeah, because then you have to go. Yeah, you shut that off. You have to go to the cabin. Yeah. Dim lights. There's a bell up there. See? There's the bell. Maybe only go. Oh, oops. Okay, we're a bit too fast. Idle that. We're going a bit too fast. Oh dear. Yeah, I was trying to figure out how to get that. Yeah. I mean, I was trying to start the baby board. You have to go to the baby board to start the start, because if you press the stop button, then you can't go otherwise. Oh no! Oh, what am I experiencing lag? That shouldn't be possible. That's such a good concept. Oh, I've got a window. That's nice. Like my own little window there. Is one on the other side? It is not. Okay, the window on the other side does not work. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, we're moving. This is only I didn't figure that out now. Yeah, that's why you don't press the stop button, otherwise it's gonna, yeah, that's the thing. So, oh no, I'm still speeding. Oops. Because I think it's water and electricity don't mix well together. That's why you're supposed to go slow to train wash, because water and electricity don't mix well together. Because water conducts electricity, and yeah, you can put it in well, the train will probably be fine. I don't think it would work again if it gets water, you know. It's electric line. Oh no, this is not an electric train actually. I just realised the other one isn't either, because it runs on diesel, so it's an engine. It's not electric, it doesn't have overhead lines, I just realised. Oops. Yeah, because I didn't even realise that before, yeah, because this one is a diesel train, because it has an engine. There's fuel, it doesn't run on electricity, I just realised. The Peninsula, they don't use electric trains. Forgot about that. We're a little too fast, I should probably slow down. No. little bit of a hit shot to get the stop. We need to go to hit shunt, the depot, and I think we have to go back like we did with the other one. I think it's the same thing. We have to go, which means I need to switch to the other cam so I can see where I'm going. Hopefully this won't have a problem running like the other one did. So let's start slowing down. Oh, we're going a little too fast. Back there, yep. So now we set this to handle off. Cut-off valve, we want to make sure that's out. We want to depress this engine button here. And then what we want to do is turn this off, and this off. And we need to turn the headlights off. Couple lights we're going to turn off. Console light. That's off. Where do I find, where are the marker lights? Because I want to turn those on. I want to know where the switch is. Where is the switch for the marker lights? Ah, here. Okay, turn those on. I want to turn the setup key off. I want to take the reverser and put it in neutral, and we want to remove that reverser handle. Set that on idle. So that this cap should be shut off now. It should all be, yeah, this is all shut off. Leave the cab. No, I don't want to go upstairs. I want to go. Okay, I did not want to go upstairs. I want to go downstairs. My bad. Let's hop on out. I go. Okay. Close the door. There you go. Tail lights. The cab's now off. So now we need to go to the other end of the train. Hopefully I'm going to be able to get this train to move. Hopefully this locomotive will work, unlike the other one. I only have 10 more minutes. Yeah, hopefully the train will move. I think I'm going to have that, you know, the wrong way. So yeah, so let's see. Hopefully this train will move without any problems, like the other one. So let's go into this. Okay. Then we have to do is set where that's all on. Yes, good. Where are the on? Turn the lights on. Step lights. We want those on. But the other lights must be up here. So this is the other parameter. So we're going to turn this on. Here, this on. Front mark lights off. Gauge lights on. Couple lights are over here. One's up there. One there. Then our switch is there. Okay. Nice. Okay, one set to passenger that cut off now. Release. Brake. Then we need to put the reverser handle in forward. Yep, that's moving, that's a good sign. Make sure everything so that other headlights are ready to go. No, a lot of brakes off. Notch 1. Actually, I think you need to put in notch 3. There we go. We're moving. Okay. Works for the first try. Good to go. That's good to know. That's good. This train works on the first try. What's points? Okay. Yeah, because it wouldn't move the last time. Oh, wait, we can only go 60. Idle. Because we can only go 16. But I don't want to go too fast. Wait, I need to check out the junctions right. Yeah, they're already set correctly. Because the automatic, I've got it set to set the automatic junctions, set the manual junctions automatically. They're already set to go where we need to go. Yeah, this train moves the first try without any issues. Interesting. Why doesn't it brake now? Oops. We don't want to go too fast because we can only go 16, so we don't want to go too fast. There's already trains parked here. There's another one of those trains. That's like the one we have. Oh, there's another gully track out there too. A little bit more. Need to be careful because we can only go 16, so I don't. Because we can only go 16, see, because we don't want to go too fast, because we can only go 16. So we don't want to go too fast. Yeah, we don't want to go too fast because we can only go 16. That's the same window, best is closed. Funny windows. Anyway, yeah, so we can only go 16, so that's why I'm not going too far. I don't want to go over the speed limit. But that's the windscreen wipers. There's 4 windscreen wipers. And I'll turn the lights up. Getting there, we're getting there. And then 5 more minutes left. We've had more time, I hadn't slept in, but anyway. Okay, so let's keep going here. We need to get up to, also I'm going to dinner tonight, I forgot to mention. I'm still thinking about it, but is this an idle? Yes. We need to slow down, no, the other way around. A bit of infinite brake too. Oh no, didn't it? What? We didn't stop in the right place. Okay, I need to release the brakes again. Don't tell me you can't get it to move again. Oh no, here we go. Now we got it. Another gold medal. Did that too. I'm trying to get the, yeah, because the other train wouldn't move.